You know how the adversary works, man. He just cut off my live, but we back again. You know, so this is gonna be part two. You know, I was babbling a lot in the part one. You know what I'm saying? I be passionate about this, my testimony. You know what I'm saying? Because that testimony is the clear indication that I know God exists. But yeah, so having a conversation with my brother, I end up going to school, signing up for college, getting and even through the journey, I'm starting to read books. I ran into this professor. Shout out to Mr. Rosado, man. Probably to me, the most educated brother I have ever witnessed a day in my life, man. And this man was just feeding me so much knowledge. It was so overwhelming. I had to ask him, like, bro, how the heck do you know all these things? And he said one thing. He said, I read. He said, I read anything. He was like, I'm the type of person I could just walk and I'll see a paper and I'll pick it up and I'll read the whole thing just to get the perspective on this writer and what he's talking about. He was like, it's very important that you read. Reading is very, 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 very important. Mind you, I'm in my 20s now. You understand? I had a photographic memory. I take a test, the teacher take the test, pass it, keep it pushing, get it out the way. You know what I'm saying? I might have to do a part three, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of things I left out. I probably just put it in a book or something. But yeah, so Mr. Rosado educating me on a lot of things, man. Just giving me so much intel and knowledge. And I started reading, started opening my books. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, I'm a hood dude. You know what I'm saying? You see me? Like, even when I'm in this truth, you know what I'm saying? I'm still Junns. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to stand on who I am because God made me this way. You know what I'm saying? God chose me, to be the light for those that's just like me. You know what I'm saying? So I end up, like I said, reading, gaining knowledge, etc. And then I remember my mom's telling me something. She said something profound to me. Hold on. She said something profound to me. She said, don't you find it ironic that you have children and your children don't know nothing about God? They don't know how to pray. They don't do this and do that. And at that time, I'm like, yo, mom, I ain't trying to hear all that, man. You know what I'm saying? But she was right. And at that time, at that time, like I said, I'm still on my journey. I'm still going through the motions, gaining all this knowledge. And then what really made me go even harder was when, my little homie, Kamali Gray, got killed by the D's, you know, in my hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, little homie was, you know what I'm saying, he was a loved individual. I'm not saying he was the perfect child. You know what I'm saying? He was the one that, they got the video that surfacing when you see Pop Smoke getting slapped. That was Kiki. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kiki was about his business, and shout out to his brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are like my little bros. Like, I remember them being small in Tilden Park causing ruckus. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So when he died, and just to see that the direction, like how they shut down my whole community, like Church Avenue was just on complete lockdown. You know what I'm saying? It was locked down, and it was just a clear indication to me. It's like, no matter, we don't have enough handguns and artillery to fight this force right here. This is the biggest gang on the face of this earth. The New York City Department, NYPD, is the biggest governmental devilish gang you will ever find, ever. You guys worrying about the Crips and the Bloods and the Latin Kings and the ABGs and all of these little sets and cliques. They have nothing. They don't even have enough manpower. If all of us came together to go against these people, bro, these people is deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are deep. and how they locked down my whole community, bro. I'm talking about lockdown. You know what I'm saying? Police cars all on the block. My mom used to come from work, couldn't find parking. It was that bad. And from that day on, you know what I'm saying? Um, I needed answers. It's like, yo, how do we combat this, man? I need to find something spiritual, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I used to go to church on Sundays. I used to be like everybody else, bro. Go to church. You know what I'm saying? I'm being church and I'm seeing everybody catching the, you know what I'm saying, catching the holy demon, because it's not the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High doesn't dwell in temples made of man, you know? So I know now that I know that. But even then, I was like, oh, why I'm not feeling that? You know what I'm saying? People's catching them and doing this and doing all that. Long story short, one day I went to church and I'm just looking around. I said, so wait, hold on. Everywhere I look, when I look all across the board, you know what I'm saying? I went to a Catholic church. So everything from the windows all the way to the paintings on the wall, bro. Everything that I seen was just Caucasian people. So I said to myself one day, and I prayed for this. I said, Father, wait, hold on. Are you are you telling me that a white person is gonna come to coming to the earth? There's gonna be a white person that's gonna save me from white captivity. That don't sound right to me. So a white person is gonna save me from the hands of white people. That just didn't sit well with me. You understand? So then I fell back and I started going on my conscious run. You know what I'm saying? Like I got pictures with me and Dr. Umar. You understand? And even with him, I started asking questions as far as, the educational. Yeah, we need black schools. Yeah, we need to teach our own. I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. But the $1,000,000 question is, how the heck did we get into this position that we in right now? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the question that I've asked, and I still ask certain individuals as far as how did we get here, bro? And I watched all the Hidden Color series. I watched all of them from the first to the last to the end. I watched it all. I didn't watch the last one because once I got the knowledge of the Most High, I was a dub. I'm not gonna lie, but I watched it all. I watched the first three. Like, okay, got you. Yeah, 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 yeah. And all of these videos do is just build a fuel to the anger. Like, we know the problem. It just build a fuel. It's like, all right, yeah, get angry, get mad, but what are we doing? You get what I'm saying? Like, that's just what these things do. Is for you to get mad, get annoyed, get frustrated, blame the white man. You can't blame white people, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you have the biblical understanding. So it's not white people that did this. It's us that did this. But that's neither here nor there. So I'm on the journey, seeking it. I'm going to church. Things not sounding right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, what is God's name? Yeah, we keep saying God, 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 God. What is his name? So we know Satan got a name. We know Lucifer got a name. What is God's name? We know that Christ comes from the Father. So what is his name? So I started going online, started doing my research, and I came across a few brothers, and I even wrote it down. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh, Yahweh, all that Yah. You know what I'm saying? I jot all that down, and I'm lying, bro. Hold on. See, I'm going too ahead of myself. So one day, right? Like I said, I'm in my journey. I'm sitting there with Dr. Umar. I'm going through this. I'm on my pro-black. You know what I'm saying? Listening. I'm like, hold on, man. We're gonna smoke this blunt before we, you know what I'm saying, before we go into these, until we go into these seminars and listen to these brothers talk. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be right, gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Like everything just didn't sit well, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everything just didn't sit well. So one day I wake up and I kid you not. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I'm on my IG. This is on a Saturday, bro. On a Saturday. And it was a nice Saturday too, right? I'm sitting there, I'm using the bathroom. This video comes up. This video comes, I can't remember the brother's name, but it's the bald head guy with the glasses. And he was like, do you know who you are? How about I told you? How about if I told you the biggest secret that was hidden from man was the identity of the so-called Black, Latino, Native Americans, etc. Now I'm intrigued, so I end up watching it, and yo, oh my G's, sweet baby G's. Listen, when I tell you, when I tell you that everything, all the questions I was asking was literally given to me in a 50-second video, bro. Because this is when Instagram only gave you 50 seconds. I had to jot it down. And you know what I'm saying? You had to jot it down. There was no IGTV where you could press it and click it and then press rewind. And I had to jot it down. I wrote it down. I end up going on YouTube and watched this joint. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I rolled the biggest blunt a man could roll just to figure out the heck is going on. So I'm sitting here with this blunt. I'm watching this joint. I'm like lost for words. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm angry. Everything was just in one notion. I even pulled my BMs like, yo, you gotta see this. She couldn't understand. You know what I'm saying? The Most High wasn't working with her. He was working with me. So she's not understanding. She's like, what? Whatever. Cool. So I end up watching it. Bro, I end up watching that joint like 2-3 times, bro. That joint was like an hour long. My blunt was like this long, bro. I rolled me the fattest doobie ever because this just couldn't. I just couldn't understand the heck was taking place. I even tried to read the Bible at one point, and every time I opened the book, I would just get to the point where Adam, the Most High, made Eve and fall asleep. Like I could never get past that first few pages, which was ironic to me. But I know now. I know why now. You understand? So even with that, I'm watching, and then I'm like, nah. So now that I found out who I am, you know what I'm saying, and some broke it down. It's like, now I need to understand with God. What's the Father's name? So I'm typing in, you know what I'm saying, Most High's name, you know what I'm saying, Israelite, whatever. And Israel, let me give this disclaimer. Israelite is not a religion, people. Okay? I'm gonna say this again. Being an Israelite is not a religion. Okay? It's a nationality of people. You understand? You know, like how you call yourself, you from Haiti. So because you from Haiti, you call yourself a Haitian. That's the same thing as an Israelite. Now, if you choose to believe it or not, that's on you. But based on the biblical knowledge and information, you, according to the eyes of God, to the Most High, a higher, a higher, only name given, according to Him, He never names you to be black, white, Chinese, He never gave you these names. These are bywords that was given unto you by your oppressors. Okay? The Most High never gave nobody none of these names. Okay? He gave particular bloodlines. He gave particular people. He gave particular people their own area to live, and He gave us our own areas to live. So I want to give that disclaimer, right? Because a lot of time when people hear the word Israelite, they're automatically associated with some radical clique, a gang, or organization. You can't have it's the Jewish community is an organization, okay? It's when a bunch of people who's not that come together, convert into a religion, and proclaim it. That's an organization. That's an organized community, okay? When I'm saying this is a biblical bloodline that was given from the father that given to Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Jacob had children. Jacob no longer was called Jacob. If you want to be technical, we some Jacobites. Okay? I'm a Jacobite. I'm a Jacobite. Okay? If it sounds better, because I'm tired of this fabrication that when you tell them that you are Israelite, they automatically perceive you and associate you with these brothers in the streets that be bugging. You know what I'm saying? Don't associate me with that. I'm claiming what I am. I'm claiming my nationality by blood, not by conversion. Okay? I'm the Jew by blood, not by conversion. I'm out here splurging with that what? With that word. Okay? So back to the story. So now that I found out that I'm Israel, and then I wanted to know what was the Most High's name. Like, yo, what is his name? What does he stand on? You know what I'm saying? So I'm over here doing my studies, and then I came across Elder Bakar and Elder Lawyer. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Some real good brothers. You know, um, um, I started seeking, and once he broke down the name of the Most High, and broke down all the things, where it came from, and all that, I was like, yeah, that's it. This is God telling me all of this. You know what I'm saying? He that got eyes to see, let him see; ears to hear, let him hear. That's all I needed to hear. I already seen what I needed to see, and I heard what I needed to hear, and that was it. And I. You know what I'm saying? And then I end up calling the Elder Gabar. You know what I'm saying? In the New York City body, end up gaining knowledge and intel from him, and then I end up participating. And even on that, when I called them on my way there, that joint, I was like, hold on, what? Wait, what? I'm like, yeah. Took my children. I'm like, yeah, we about to go to the Bronx one day. I was like, yo, you put on your dress. Told my daughter put on her dress. Told my son, yeah, we about to go out there. They don't know what's going on. They just know their dad is on a mission. So we go out there. I'm spectacled. I'm like, yo, I'm about to be greeted by nothing but old foots and and old foots, and these individuals that that been going to church since they was 5 years old. That's what I'm thinking. I end up going there. I end up seeing people younger than me, people same stories just like me. Uh, yeah, I seen some elderly, but the love is what really drew me. That grew me and drew me there. Like, yeah, this is what a church is supposed to be like. You know what I'm saying? They took my children, treated them nothing but love. And even after, when it was over, I was like, yo, how'd y'all like it? My daughter was like, Daddy, it was fun. Can we come back? My son, it was all right, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind. So then went back, end up going, end up doing this, end up doing that. Then I end up, you know, and I end up being part of the church, man. That's just what it was, man. Being a part of the church. You know what I'm saying? I gave those brothers 5 years of my life, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, word. Word. 4 years. 4 years. 4 to 5 years. You know what I'm saying? But finding out the name was what really drew me to them. And I built a rapport with a lot of brothers and sisters there. And being in there, you end up, me and the elder had a disagreement. You know what I'm saying? I committed a act that didn't sit well with him, and what was told to me didn't sit well with me. We had a discussion. We couldn't meet in the middle, and it was more like, I hear you. You know what I'm saying? How things was operated, things could have really been done in a different way, and we probably wouldn't even be here. But Most High works in mysterious ways. I can't knock the Father for what He do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I end up falling back, and then I end up starting my own thing. You know, started my Sabbath talk. Started started studying for myself, reading, um, and then I don't know. And even now, I'm getting ready to start this ministry for real, for real. When I say that I'm revamping and I'm rebranding, this is what I'm talking about. Like, it's a lot of things that's gonna be done different. You know what I'm saying? You guys just gotta stay tuned. A lot of things that's gonna be done different. Doing this for my children, doing this for my moms. You know what I'm saying? Doing this for the brother that's in the streets. You know, we trying to build this kingdom. We trying to build these warriors, and it's just certain ways and teachings that needs to be done, and it has to be done like how the Most High want Israel to do it. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely gonna be on that type of time. I'm not gonna get into much info, but as things move along, I'm definitely gonna keep brothers and sisters posted. But yeah, man, that was my journey, man. Just finding this truth, sticking to it. It was well needed. You know, and like I said, I was rambling in the one before, but there was a lot of things that I left out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of in depth. You know what I'm saying? That I left out. That maybe one day, if a Father put it in my spirit to write a book, I'm gonna definitely talk about it and give you guys, the knowledge that I received. But it's like even now, in the state, in the condition that this world is in, it's very important that we, and I read it to the Wiz today in the book of Peters. You know what I'm saying? Like, the prophesied preached it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not ordained to get this knowledge and keep it for self. You know what I'm saying? Like, this got to be taught. This got to be told. Somebody up. You know what I'm saying? He that got the eyes to see, let him see. Ears to hear, let him hear. You don't know who you got to reach. You don't know who you can reach, but yet you got to do the reaching. You got to do the teaching. You got to preach that word. You got to preach the gospel, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I do what I do now. I gotta preach the gospel. Even if people don't want to listen, if people don't want to hear, listen, at the end of the day, that's not my concern. You feel me? My job is to feed you, give you this intel and this knowledge, and hopefully that knowledge will open your eyes and your hearts and your souls. You know what I'm saying? My wiz just text me. You know what I'm saying? She's on her journey trying to find herself, and she over here. She's telling me she had to cry and all that. Like, I get it. I feel you. Like, it comes with that. I was like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's a lot of things I left out, but I feel you. You know what I'm saying? How you think I felt when I found out that it was the government that was out here putting these viruses in these hepatitis shots? You know what I'm saying? People that used to come, like when you came into America, you was given, you know what I'm saying, you was given the hepatitis B or A shot. Like, they have it. Like, my mom, she still got this little scar from that joint. You know what I'm saying? And to find out that these people was, not from one in every bottle, that joint got something in it. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that they was doing that, that brought anger, frustration. And when my pops died, I left this out. My pops died. I didn't cry. It's like I can't cry for something I don't have no understanding. Like, I just didn't understand how the heck that my father died. Like, how? I knew he was sick. I knew it was regular. And my mom's told me it was crazy. The day that my pops got admitted to the hospital, my mom spoke to me and my older brother and told me, "Yo, your pop's not getting any better. He could die." And my mom, like, "Man, mom, that's gonna be all right." Until he died. Until he went to the hospital. We came home. He was coughing. Couldn't stop coughing. Just kept coughing and kept coughing. You know what I'm saying? If it was the modern day time, they would have said he had COVID. You know what I'm saying? He kept coughing, and then we took him to the doctor. The ambulance came, and that was the last time I seen my pops, bro, alive. Word. Yeah, man. That was the last time I seen him. And even with all that, like, I'm 8 years old, y'all. I'm 8. I don't know what the heck is going on. I can't cry. You know what I'm saying? My godmother, rest in peace to her soul, man. I remember she came to us. She was like, yo, anything you want to say? Like, this is going to be the last time you're going to see your father. And me and my brother was like, nah, I don't got nothing. Like, what I'm going to say? You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm going to say? I still remember sitting in the front row and seeing everybody, going up, paying their respects and all that. And I'm here just, absorbing it. Everybody's like, hey, Junior, what's up? Boom, 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 boom. Sorry. Do. You know? But yeah, I might, you know what I'm saying? I might just do one. I might do one later and just talk about my experiences at my father's funeral. Because now that I'm just sitting here and I'm pondering, I'm just thinking about it, and everything is just being revealed to me. Like, I could remember certain things. But yeah, her. So, she's crying, she's feeling some type of way. She's like, damn, son, like, yo, we was just a special people. And we are. We still special. Still glorious. Still victorious. We still the glory. We still the apple of his eyes. You just gotta come back to that covenant. You gotta come back to that order. It's bigger than just believing in Christ and having faith. You know what I'm saying? No, it's bigger than that. The laws must be kept. You know what I'm saying? Christ said, think not that I come to destroy the word, the laws, or the prophets. I come not to destroy, but to fulfill. As long as heaven or earth still stand, not one jot or one tittle, nobody should separate from the law. This is Christ saying this. And when I told her that, she was like, wow. And I know, you know what I'm saying? I said this plenty of times. This right here, this is what it is, bro. This is the truth. This is the knowledge that's needed to stop the destruction. The Bible said my people is destroyed for a lack of knowledge. This is the knowledge that's needed to stop the destruction. You see the destruction that's taking place upon the community, our community, is because of the knowledge that we lack. And that's going to be the next lesson for the Sabbath talk. Let me write this down. Hold on. Let me write this down. You know what I'm saying? Let me write this down. Hold on. All right. All right. That's it. This is the knowledge that's needed, y'all. But, this is just my testimony. You know, I took my time off from Instagram and all these social media platforms, mainly Instagram. Stayed off it for a little bit. It's just too much going on. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much. The shadow ban, the the death and funerals, and the whole COVID nonsense and the information. It's just so much, and it's just like, you know what? Like, I just need a time to just focus on me, focus on what's around me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm the brother that provides nothing but intel, but right now it's about focusing on me, my family. You know, got a chance to meditate, read the word. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that even when I get off this, I still want to finish reading the book of Peters and read it and gain the knowledge that's needed for me to continue what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Gotta continue this fight. Gotta continue building myself up for the kingdom, for the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? For it's almost over, y'all. It's a fact. It's almost over. And the devil is going to do whatever he got to do to stop you guys from receiving a promise that was ordained for you to have. Okay? It was ordained for you to have. You just got to do the due diligence and do right in the eyes of the Lord to receive it. And this is not about a fairy tale and you don't believe this and doing that. Like my elder said today, he said, listen, it's only here in America where they debate the Bible if it's real or not. Out there in the Middle East, like where the things took place, oh, they know for a fact that the Bible is real. It's a fact. You know what I'm saying? They know for a fact that the Bible is real. They know for a fact that we the children of Israel. They know for a fact that these people that are there are nothing but converts or hijackers, bro. Hijacking it. Why you think there's so much military? Why you think there's so much barricades? Because they know. They know. Come on, man. Can't make this stuff up. This your brother, man, from the mother.